Alright, let's do another one of these live reaction shits. State of play. Do not have high expectations at all. Sony been fucking up lately. Show me some God of War.
Welcome to an all-new State of Play. We've got more than 15 minutes of new Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart PS5 gameplay coming right up.
Wait, is that it?
Let's check in on two other exciting games coming to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 consoles this year.
Like, Ratchet & Clank's cool, but...
Made it to 4546B. Landing was...
Hi, I'm Jeff.
I had to
audio
make sure I was
producer at
recording.
Unknown Worlds. Set 1 year after the award-winning original, Subnautica Below Zero plunges players
Kinda
into a
looks
frigid
shit.
underwater adventure in search of answers. Here, the native wildlife above and below the surface might consider you a tasty treat, assuming you don't become an ice pop first. The previous research crew has vanished, including your sister.
This was Sam's necklace. She never took it off.
To uncover the truth, you'll need to get crafty.
Subnautica,
with tools and
right?
shelter for your survival.
Is that what he said?
But even that may not be enough.
I told you to stay off my land.
You look like a
PS5
Borderlands
DualSense
character.
controller, every icy shock feels like it's being sent right into your hands. The haptic feedback system allows you to feel
Dope.
each adrenaline-filled chase and provides visual and audio cues as you use resources, encounter key game moments, or get into situations where it's probably best to run.
The
By the
haptic
time
controller
you
is
squint
pretty
to see
dope.
what's ahead, it may already be too late.
Astro's
Fortunately,
Playground or
when you
whatever.
play Below
It's
Zero
really
on
good.
PS5, players will get a crystal clear experience with up to 4K graphics, targeting 60 FPS when in performance mode. And if you already own a physical or digital version of the first Subnautica on PS4, you'll be able to upgrade to the digital PS5 version at no additional cost. We hope you're as excited
Cool.
as we are to dive into
but
the
here's
world
the
of
thing.
Subnautica Below Zero.
I didn't
when
play
it
the
launches
first
on
one, and I don't have any
PS5
interest
and
in that.
PS4 on May 14th.
Oh shit! It's in a couple weeks. Ah, fucking this goddamn game. Perfect example of how a game can explode based on, you know, Reddit and memes. Ratchet and Clank. I'll be honest, I never fucked with Among Us. I always thought Town of Salem was significantly better. I still think that. I'll probably catch shit for it, but
into Subnautica
whatever.
Below Zero and make baseless accusations against our crewmates in Among Us.
Yeah,
later
the
this
problem
year.
with that is that nobody,
Looks like Ratchet and
like,
the gang
it's
are
just
ready for the
memes.
spotlight. Next up, Insomniac Games will lead us on a tour of this June's PS5 action adventure.
I'm open-minded to this game. I was never a huge fan of Ratchet and Clank, but I did enjoy them, the ones that I've played. Female Clank or Ratchet.
Missing infobot located. Initiating retrieval.
I'm Marcus Smith, creative director of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, a brand new full-length Ratchet & Clank adventure built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5 console. Today we're going to introduce you to some of the gameplay, characters, and arsenal of Rift Apart.
Yeah, alright.
Whether you've
see
played
it.
every game since Ratchet & Clank's debut, or you're brand new to the series, Rift Apart is a standalone adventure that you won't want to miss. Let's get into it.
Oh. Clank? Clank?
Weren't they all kind of standalone?
Lombax? What is this place?
It's Night City. Look at all the trash.
Where are you, Clank?
Oh, this game
Maybe someone around here
looks
is
fucking
seeing.
gorgeous.
Have any of you seen a little gray robot anywhere? Green eyes, red antenna, very charming.
I feel like if they actually, you know, did some shit with the haptic feedback,
Ratchet has been separated from his best friend and partner.
This would
Clank,
be a good
and
game
is
for
now
it.
in a new dimension and a mysterious urban sprawl called Nefarious City.
Where's Corbin Dallas at? Shouldn't he be driving a taxi through here? It does look pretty fucking
Please,
good.
There be good news behind here.
Visually. I don't know about gameplay. I think if you played
Ratchet
one, you
quickly
pretty much
finds
played them
out
all.
that in this dimension, Dr. Nefarious is a much more capable villain.
Welcome to the Nefarious City Bazaar. Please remember to thank our marvelous Emperor before, during, and after making your purchase.
Emperor?
I mean, I like the city.
There are 2 Nefariouses now?
Nefarious, plural.
Link first, Nefarious later.
Nefarii.
Maybe he's in this bazaar.
Thanks to the new hardware, the worlds in Rift Apart are more beautiful than ever. Cities are full of life with traffic and civilians milling about everywhere. Rift Apart is full of the unexpected. Characters in this new dimension are not always the same as they were in Ratchet and Clank's dimension. Ratchet comes across Miss Zircon, the weapon vendor in Rift Apart.
Wait a second.
You forgot your order? Well, come right in. Miss Zircon will sell you weapons, but you gotta be less conspicuous, or the resistance will not last.
The Resistance?
Oh, apologies, sugar. Miss Zircon is still new to all of this espionage.
Release the hostage.
Hey, who the fuck said that? I heard espionage. They just start shooting fucking
Clank
people.
has been taken by a mysterious new Lombax named Rivet.
Clank! No. I need to go after that ship. How can I get off planet?
It's a test. Only royal starships are allowed to leave. Anything else? Phantom can help. Just follow the beat to Club Nefarious and you will find him.
Club Nefarious, got it. Oh, and nice work, Secret Agent Zircon.
This is so exciting.
Yeah, until somebody shows up to
Shouldn't
break
be
your
hard to
fucking
miss.
fingers.
Better look around.
Okay, get fucking moving. We've looked at the fucking area long enough. Let's see some gameplay already.
Dr. Nefarious? So that sounds like a club, all right.
This totally reminds me of, I don't know why, but it reminds me of Mass Effect 2. I can't remember what the place is called. It's like one of the first areas you go to. There's like a club. I remember one of the lines, like,
Where are you?
depending on which
Once
one you
Ratchet
select,
finds
you'd be
Phantom,
like,
he learns a couple of new moves.
you try scanning me, you're gonna be scanning the inside of your anus or some shit. My Shepard was a total fucking bastard. I thought it was hilarious. That's a loaded question. Punches the bitch in the mouth.
One of the focal points of gameplay in Rift Apart is increased mobility. Ratchet can now dash and wall run to traverse levels. This focus on mobility allows players to chain moves together to create exhilarating combos.
Exhilarating.
Now let's jump into combat.
Bitch, how the fuck you up here?
If you can distract these troopers, I'll hack Nefarious's propaganda blimp and give this city a message it'll never forget.
What is that? Tommy Chong?
Looks easy enough.
Hey, bro. Where's the champagne room at?
Dashing allows you to evade attacks or gain strategic advantages. Enemies can't hit what doesn't momentarily exist. Dimensional tears in the world allow you to use the Rift Tether, another new traversal mechanic to instantly pull yourself across battlefields to escape.
That's pretty
flank
trippy.
enemies. Weapons in Rift Apart utilize the power of the DualSense wireless controller's adaptive triggers and haptic feedback to allow players to really feel the power of their arsenal.
It kind of
For
reminds
example,
me
with
of
the burst pistol, players can pull back
BioShock
the trigger partway
Infinite.
to peck out accurately placed single shots. But
Which
pulling
was a
the
great
trigger
game.
fully unleashes a rapid-fire spread that covers more area. In either case, players will feel each shot burst from the weapon and connect with enemies.
Nice. Yeah, I was
With the
worried that,
Enforcer,
like...
players can pull the trigger down halfway to fire a single barrel, reducing time between reloads. Or pull the trigger fully and unleash both barrels with a devastating close-range attack.
I was
Thanks
worried
to
the
haptics,
controller
the
would be
player
a
will
fucking
feel the power of
a
their
gimmick,
shots through their
and nobody
hands.
would use it. Because Astro spoiled me. I'm like, man, this shit's fucking dope.
Let's move ahead a little bit.
But I imagine all first-party
As
titles
Ratchet attempts to follow
will use
Rivet
it.
and Clank, he encounters a nefarious juggernaut.
How many times is this motherfucker said nefarious? I feel like every other word is nefarious. Yeah, your little fucking dildo gun ain't doing shit. You got something bigger? You might as well be filling,
This
like,
more dimensional chaos ensues.
throwing piss-filled condoms at this guy.
Thanks to the power of the SSD, we can near instantly teleport players to completely different locations.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This
What?
isn't some small arena being loaded, but the entire level from a different planet.
That's pretty fucking cool. I'll give him that.
Let's jump over and see what's going on with
That
Rivet
thing
and
looked retarded as shit. Female drivers, am I
As
right?
you may have guessed, Rivet is a brand new playable
Just joking.
character in the series.
Where are you taking me?
I was gonna take you to my hideout, but first I gotta rescue my friends at their gelatonium factory.
I wonder how split up this is going to be. Is it 50-50? You play as hers half of it and Ratchet's the other half? Or is
Rift
it going to
Apart
be...
includes several alternate dimension versions of classic planets from past games.
Great! There's a secret.
Did we mention how stunning and alive our worlds are? Thanks to the power of the
Fuck
PS5
you.
and the 3D audio, we've been able to create alien planets with an immersive density like never before. Let's check it out.
Speedos, yeah. That's why I'm gonna
How
ride one
amazing we've
as
done.
soon as I can get
Why don't you be
closer.
like, hey,
Optimus Zircon. The
how does
weapon.
this shit grab you?
Whoa. This wasn't what was in my account last time.
Oh, that is because I added our mutual friend on Nefarious City.
Okay.
In Rift Apart, you get to play with an explosive new arsenal, as well as a few returning classics.
You will be missed, sweet thing.
So you must split the share money and equipment, I'm guessing?
Here's another example of how we're using the DualSense. With the Topiary Sprinkler, players will feel resistance in the trigger as they prepare a
Dude,
throw of this
stop
garden
texting me.
grenade. Once on the ground and spitting out its rapid growth plant fertilizer, players will also feel when enemies have been topiaried and are ready to be trimmed down.
This is at 1080, right? Like, it kind of...
What is that Speedo going?
It appears some dimensional distortion is emanating from that cave.
In addition to rift tethering and dimensional shifts, there are also many pocket dimensions scattered throughout the game.
And the last Speedo runs into that rift thingy.
Interesting. You must have a rift tether in your glove, too.
Pretty cool.
All right, Smarty Bot. What is this place?
A dimensional pocket? Perhaps a symptom of the Dimensionator's destruction.
How do you come up with this stuff?
This might be one of the first games
Maynard, the Mortis helper bot.
that PS5 actually has worth, like, buying.
There's the Speetle.
They've been pretty lackluster up until now, I would say.
Don't hide! Ah,
Hitting its nest might get its attention.
well,
Hey,
hello
motherfucker!
there. Gotcha.
Oh, dear.
Maybe Maynard can lead me to the Mortis.
I mean, I feel like I've seen enough at this point. It's basically what I expected it to be. Like, it's pretty as shit, and I bet the controller's pretty dope.
Now, if we could get away from this
Come on, Maynard. Let's find the
But
Mortis.
it's
Riding
still
Speedle is
ratchet
one way
fine.
of traversing Sargasso's acid swamps.
Which is good,
You
it's
do so
fine,
quickly.
but
Excuse me.
like I said, I was never, you know, a huge fan by any means.
I got it. See? Sometimes I don't crash.
I actually think my favorite one was the co-op one.
Stop, stop, stop! There's the gelatonium factory. I'm coming, Morts.
We didn't follow that Lombax and his Robopet across dimensions just to get stopped by some fuzzballs. So you got like 9.5 seconds to tell us where they're at. 1.
Hang on there now.
If you watched our previous gameplay demo, you may recognize the Goons for Less. This rebranded gang has been hired by Dr. Nefarious to attack Ratchet and Clank, and are now also trapped in Rivet's dimension. Here's another new weapon. The Shatter Bomb is a frag-type grenade that deals a lot of damage to your foes. With haptic feedback, each explosion feels incredibly impactful.
You can find a Lombax.
I believe it.
Where are these doofuses coming from?
Perhaps they
Look out, Brady. You're in trouble.
as well.
Look at her accuracy with that arm. I'm really hoping they have more than just this game for this fucking thing. The state of play shit. Because Squares was absolutely fucking terrible. I don't think they're gonna show God of War either. Like, I think they said supposedly
Just a
winter.
small taste of some of the early gameplay.
That shit'll get delayed.
But there is
Guaranteed
so
it.
much more.
Guarantee it.
We have open areas to explore. Dimensional clank puzzles. Glitch challenges. Arena challenges. Aerial combat.
I mean,
Gold bolts to collect.
it definitely seems like it
Pocket dimensions to explore.
is a
Armor
good
to
addition.
obtain and use in the first ever Ratchet
So-
and Clank photo mode.
You know, fans of this game, I'm hoping this is what you're
And
looking
giving more
for.
people access to playing our games is always important to us.
Yo, where's
As
colorblind
such,
mode?
Rift Apart will offer a slew of accessibility
Did
options.
I miss it?
We'll reveal more about this soon.
Well, you could change the shaders.
Experience
That's
Rift
cool.
Apart's new planets, weapons,
Individually.
intense high-action combat, and near-instant load times, all with some of the best visuals we've ever created.
And you play as the new character 70% of the time. I'm waiting for that to be the case. I mean, she's basically the same thing as Ratchet, so.
On behalf of all of us at Insomniac Games, thank you for watching.
Yo, where the fuck
We'll
is
see
like
you in the Omniverse on June 11th.
That's our
Resistance?
Show. We explored the depths of an alien ocean.
That's it?
Got a first look at Among Us on PlayStation and zipped across space and time in Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
This was fucking retarded.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you
Man,
again soon.
fuck you, Sony. Like, why even have this shit?
What a wonderful surprise! What do you want, Nefarious?
We're going to a dimension where I always win.
Clank?
We just watched 15 minutes of this. Do we really need to see this?
Lombax? Who are you?
I'm Rivet. Let's go for a ride.
Wait, I have to find my friend.
Emperor Nefarious, you have returned.
Yes, Emperor.
Clank.
Huh?
You're Nefarious. He looks a lot like mine. Evil like him, too. And that Lombax.
I'm coming, Clank.
So handsome.
If we do not get the Dimensionator now, we may lose every dimension. Oh my.
I don't know, maybe it's my fault. Like, I don't ever pay attention to this shit, so maybe they said that they were only going to show this, but my question is why? Who the fuck? Who, like, why would you dedicate... Like, you have nothing else to show? You don't have any other games? Like, man, this is fucking stupid. Is this it? Play has no limits, except that it does. The limit is that we don't have any games. We don't show any games. Yeah. Well, whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed it, because I fucking didn't.